Hi there, welcome. So, if you are an HR professional and want to learn Oracle Fusion HCM and you are feeling overwhelmed by the complexity of the system, you are in the right place. This course is not for technical consultants or implementers. It's specifically designed for HR business users like you. Whether you are an HR executive, payroll officer, or part of the HR operation team, I speak your language, not technical jargon. So why should you learn Oracle Fusion? Because Oracle Fusion is one of the fastest growing cloud-based HR system in the world, it's being adopted by the Fortune 500 companies, global enterprises, and public sector organizations. And the demand for skilled HR professionals who can use this system is rising fast. Today, companies don't just want people who understand HR. They want people who can execute HR tasks using Oracle Fusion confidently and accurately. If you can do that, you don't just stay relevant, you become an asset. Whether you are aiming for a promotion, changing job, or just want to get your work done more efficiently, learning Oracle Fusion will give you a competitive edge. So why this course is special? Because most of the Oracle Fusion content available online today is highly technical and geared towards implementers or consultants. These courses often focus on system setups, configuration, and implementation tasks, which are important but not relevant to everyday HR users. What's missing is a complete practical course built specifically for HR business users, the people who actually use the system every day to manage employees, process HR transactions, run reports, and handle real-life workforce operations. That's exactly where this course is different and special. This is one of the very few courses online that brings together core HR Oracle Fusion modules like Global HR, Absence Management, and Payroll into one structured, easy to understand course, all from a business user's perspective with step-by-step demos and real-life scenarios. If you are looking for a course that helps you actually use Oracle Fusion in your HR job, not to implement it, this is the one you have been waiting for. So what will you learn in this course? You will learn how to navigate Oracle Fusion, handle real-life HR tasks, and use the system confidently without needing any technical knowledge. This course is simple and practical. I have removed the fluff. There is no coding, no setup walkthroughs, just real processes and tasks you will do as an HR business user. So what's included in this course? I'm going to give you first introduction of the Oracle Fusion Cloud Suite and the HCM module, and I'm going to give you a basic navigation of Oracle Fusion HCM. Then we are going to start global HR core concepts. I'm going to cover three basic modules that is being used mostly in the organizations, that is core HR, absence management, and payroll. So first we will cover the core concepts in global HR like enterprise structure, basic understanding of employee life cycle, difference between different kind of workers that we have in Oracle Fusion HCM, what is person record, work relationship, assignment, and employment terms, what is 2-tier and 3-tier employment model. Then we are going to cover master data, how you manage as an HR specialist master data, and workforce structure as an HR specialist, how you manage locations, departments and department trees, jobs and positions, what is the difference between job and position in Oracle Fusion HCM, how you manage grades. Then I'm going to cover basic employee tasks in global HR, how journeys are maintained in employee self-service, how employee onboarding is done, and I'm going to cover each and everything as a hands-on experience inside the application. So it's just not a theory, it's an hands-on experience inside the application. How employee onboarding is done after employee has joined the organization, how employee can access organization directory as an employee, how employee can manage his personal and contacts information, how he can enter, update employment information. Then I'm going to show you the basic line manager tasks in the Oracle Fusion HCM, how line manager can manage his team, how he can hire new employees, how line manager can manage the onboarding for the new team member, how he can promote his direct reports, how he can manage approvals inside the Oracle Fusion HCM, and how he can terminate one of his direct reports. So this is basic tasks related to employees and manager for the global HR. Then I'm going to cover the basic HR specialist tasks in the global HR. We are going to cover how as an HR specialist you are going to do onboarding, how you hire an employee, how you create multiple work relationships. What are multiple work relationships? What are multiple assignments? How you rehire an ex-employee? How you manage employee's personal information? How you manage his employment information? How you can make the local and global transfers? How you terminate employees? How you manage the direct reports as an HR specialist, right? So these are going to cover the basic operations for line manager in the global HR module, core HR module. Then we are going to get introduction of an absence module, absence and management in Oracle Fusion HCM. We will understand the basic absence framework. What are different kind of absence plans in Oracle HCM? How you manage employees' absences as an HR specialist? How you manage employee plan enrollment and balances as an HR specialist? How you can donate the balance? How you can transfer and accrue different kinds of calculations as HR specialist in absence management? How you do basic tasks in absence management as an employee? Like as an employee, what can I do in Oracle Fusion HCM absence management module? And what line manager can do in absence management module? Then we are going to cover, I'm going to give you the introduction of payroll module. I'm going to give you a small demo to get you started with the payroll module. Then I'm going to cover the core concepts in Oracle Fusion payroll. Then I'm going to show you different assignment statuses and its impact on payroll, how you attach payroll with the employees, how you transfer employees from one payroll to another payroll, how you manage element entries. I'm going to explain you what is element entries, what are recurring and non-recurring payments, how you calculate payroll. I'm going to cover full cycle of the payroll. First you calculate the payroll, then how you run a payroll for one employee, how you run for the batch, then you run the different kind of reports in payroll, at which time, which stage, which report you need to run, how you do the retroactive payroll processing in Oracle Fusion payroll, how you correct the payroll issues, how you manage employee payment method as an HR specialist, how you can attach the calculation cards to the employee, how you run the different reports like payroll costing report, gross to net report, how you do the prepayment process, what to do with the prepayment process, then how we archive the payroll, when to use the payroll register report, and how you do the actual payments to the bank, how you generate the check, and how you generate the pay slip, and then finally transferring the payroll to the general ledger. So I hope it's clear to you what all we are going to cover in this course. It's an introduction from a business user perspective of the global HR module, absence management module, and payroll module of Oracle Fusion HCM. So by the end of this course, you will be able to confidently navigate the Oracle Fusion HCM system, execute daily HR operations without help, save time, reduce dependency on others, and work more efficiently. You will be able to understand global HR, absence, and payroll processes as a business user. So who is this course for? This course is for HR professionals who want to use Oracle Fusion or who are already using Oracle Fusion. Payroll and HR operations staff, line managers, anyone who wants to understand Oracle Fusion from a business perspective. So this course is not intended for implementers or consultants, and it does not cover technical configuration or implementation stuff. However, if you are new to Oracle Fusion and planning to pursue an implementation path, this course is a great place to start. It will help you understand the screens, processes, and terminology from a business user perspective, making it much easier to learn implementation setups later. So my name is Ahsan Riaz. I am an Oracle certified professional in both Oracle Fusion and Oracle e-Business Suite that was on-premise ERP before Fusion, and have more than 12 years of experience working in the HR and ERP space, especially in the education and public sectors. I have helped many professionals and institutions make the most of Oracle HCM, and I'm here to help you do the same. Let's make Oracle Fusion easy, practical, and useful for your HR career. Enroll now and start building your confidence, your skills, and your future. See you inside the course. Thank you.